It'd help if I unmute myself. Hey, hey, hey. Howdy. Alright, we're rolling. Hopefully, I don't have any glitches like when I tried to stream Tecmo Bowl last Friday. Or Thursday. No, last Thursday. And I'm gonna stream some more Tecmo Bowl tomorrow. Um, I'm just here trying to. This is what we had. Remember this? Just a nice trip down memory lane. This is my predictions for the Showdown. So went pretty well, right? We got the Team Momo up in the top 3. We got Solar Flares and Cobalts in the bottom. Did pretty good. But now we're getting rid of all that. I don't know where the button is to just click. But I'm already like halfway done with doing this. So this is just gonna be as standard as a tier list as you can get. It's gonna be A through F, basing each ranking off of how good a season or how bad a season relative to a lot of things. A lot of teams, they're pretty mid, right? If they take 8th in anything, that is pretty all right. That is a solid finish. But other teams, if they have been historically good and now they are historically not good, that'll tank their ranking. But it is just on 2022. It is not taking into consideration all of their other prior finishes. And it's just the Marble League. It's not Marbula 1. It's not Christmas Race. It's not anything like that. It's just going to be looking at the Marble League. And whew. Howdy there, folks. Been so focused on doing everything that ain't thought about all you. So how's everyone's day going? I know I just kind of sprung a live stream out of nowhere because I'm not really doing anything else. And I miss talking about marbles, and there's no marbles. We have not had any updates about marbles. So I just need to make my own videos talking about marbles as we wait for the sand rally, which I might talk about. It depends when it is. We do have the FRC season starting up March 4th. But like this whole month of February is kind of open. Don't know which videos I'm gonna make. There's gonna be another FRC one. I don't think I could get a Jungle Jumpers one done in February. There's too much to talk about. But for right now, we are ranking. How is this a good? Nah, I want this one to be that green. The most important parts about tier lists are what color do I make everything? Oh, clear row images. That was the button I was looking for. Yeah, I'm so rusty with this. Let me just get this all the way to the top. Skill issue. Tier list 1, Thesaurus Dinosaurs 0. C, D, F. I feel like the Cobalts Or the Oceanic should get their own row. Let's see, why did I not talk about all 32 teams in my latest video? Because 32 teams is a lot. That's a lot to talk about. I just, like, if you're mid, you're mid. They'll get talked about in the root video ahead of 2023. But that is a lot of teams to talk about. How many oranges are there? Got 2 oranges. Here we go. There we are. Okay, so Hazers get their own row, the row of shame. Cobalts definitely deserve their own row. Just bad blue team. There we go. Bad. I don't know why enter does this. Yeah, bad blue team. There we go. So, starting off, I hate to say it. Because I really just hate starting with champion, because champion is the best season you can have. And for the pinkies, 7 medals? When you're one of, what is it, 4 teams to have ever gotten 7 medals? Like, that is phenomenal. Pinky's goated. I will be pink for the rest of my life. Although I have been told I do look pretty in pink. But just, I can't keep doing this. I can't have another Pinky's podium, another Pinky's championship. If the Pinkies do what they did, I might have to buy some Pinkies merch. We need to go back to the videos of anything I talked about the Pinkies, because there is some stuff I said that they're bandwagon. No, Oceanics had the bandwagon. That was from their, like, the Black Death, because Rangers got the golden cherry. Oceanics, stay bad. But the Pinkies, I just says so much stuff about them, and it all blew up in my face. Here's hoping that they don't stink. As much as I said, oh no, I can. There you go. As much as I said, oh haha, Pinkies trash. I don't want the Pinkies to be trash again. Yes, why would I hate to say it? I am the biggest Pinky fan. You are right. Let's organize these, because the Showdown teams really did better in some instances Then the main tournament. Yeah, here you go. We cooking. Swarm got in. Swarm had a great season. Uh, yeah, let's just put the bad blue teams in, make it actually blue. Oh, we got an indigo for when we talk about bad indigo teams. Cobalt's in the Oceanics. What happened? Cobalt, especially the Cobalts. 2 years. Relegation didn't matter, and in those 2 years, they won the Showdown. Still can't qualify, but they won the Showdown. Immediately, relegation matters. Being in the bottom four is not the place you want to be. And the Cobalts, dead. Well, not like dead, but atrocious. They were third from the bottom, whatever that means. 14th. They're 14th out of 16 teams in the Showdown. Doo. And the Oceanics were the bottom of the bottom. They were the bottomist team. 32 out of 32 teams. Awful. Yeah, at least Cobalts have Marbula 1, kind of. But Marbula 1 is all just racing. Marble League, you got different disciplines. It's not all speed, and it's not all those street racing. You got track racing, you got hurdles, you got obstacle races, you got endurance, you got strength, you got block pushing, teammate pushing, Neum clack wee. You got all sorts of things. It's not just speed, which is why I think the Cobalts so bad at Marble League and not Marbula 1. Balls of Chaos, I'm wondering about. Because they weren't as bad. No, that is the wrong start to that sentence. They didn't go to the Showdown. They actually qualified. They booted the Indigo Stars. I think the Balls of Chaos were the worst team. I mean, the numbers show they're the worst team ever in the Marble League. But I think they're the worst team to ever qualify for a Marble League. 9 of the Showdown teams did better than them. But it's not relegation. I think we need an E. Nope. There you go. We need an E because that's not being bad in the Showdown. They should have been bad in the Showdown. Oh yeah, and is no one going to talk about Ounce? No, nobody talks about Ounce. Why is Ounce even on the team? Nobody should be talking about Ounce. That is a correct statement. Nobody's talking about Ounce. Probably the strangest move, the oddest decision. Make me coach of the Oceanics. At least I will know how to manage a roster. Not put on some stranger like a week before qualifiers. Like, hey, have at it. Like, that is Bill O'Brien levels of what are you doing? Or maybe Pinky Rosa. You know, Pinky Rosa ended their contract with the Pinkies. Maybe they could get a head coaching gig, right? Pinky Rosa, head coach of the Oceanics. I could see it. I could see the Oceanics start winning, although we will have to wait until 2024 for that to happen at the earliest. And then you got Midnight Wisps. No, forget what I said. Balls of Chaos, they're F. That is an awful season. Yeah, you qualified, but you still did worse than 3/4 of the teams. That is atrocious because Midnight Wisps, yeah, they didn't medal, but they still did better than the Balls of Chaos, which isn't accounting anything, but Balls of Chaos are in no way better than the Midnight Wisps. So just off of that front, I think Midnight Wisps are the E tier. This is going to be interesting stuff. Especially because I've been doing everything, being opinionated about marbles. Did I say Pinky Spot? What? Did I say Pinky Rosa? I did say Pinky Rosa. I don't know. Pinky Rosa could be a good coach. But Pinky Spud, yes. Thank you. I do not know the names of all these technical directors. And then you got... See, like, 4th place. Speeders got 4th place. 4th place, Curse. Hey. Knocking on all the wood. I don't... A lot of my stuff in here is plastic, but I got some wood. I have the desk. Got some chairs. 4th place, Curse. Have at it. 4th is pretty bad for the Speeders. For any other team, they would trade arms and legs if these marbles had arms or legs to get as high as 4th. And for the fact that they were in championship contention for the final event, that's A. That is a solid year. Now things are gonna get pretty sticky because you got the podium finishes here, right? Shining Swarm, they were in 16th after the 5th event, I do believe. Ran the table 4 straight medals. They kind of collapsed in collision. Couldn't get it done in elimination race. But for the fact where they've been, how far they've come, that's a good season. What is the record for most golds in a season? Galactic broke the record for back-to-back golds. They did it twice. They won the first 2, and then the 9th and the 10th. But it was entirely mid. The best they did was 6th, and then 5th for that bingo card. 4 golds is amazing. But for the fact that they were choking, they almost choked the podium away. Of course, Cosmo, yeah, was that Cosmo? During triathlon? Yeah. It's been a month. Memory's so foggy. Everything's on robotics now. Team Galactic, 4 golds. Not a lot to... Yeah, but this is gonna make a lot of people mad. I'm putting them up at A. Because that is a great year. Still out of qualified. Still got 4 golds. But you didn't get the overall championship. And all in all, everything was kind of sad. It's rather mid. Alright. Where the turtle... I need to actually see these results. Yeah, okay, we got final standings. And then got Marble League 2023 pages. Oh, look at that beautiful auto qualification. Man. All right. Yeah, because like, and this is why I didn't talk about all 32 teams. If you're good, you're good. Everyone knows you for being good. If you're bad, you're bad, except for like, everyone knows you for being bad. The Chocolatiers were just existing. Mellow Yellow, what else are you gonna do? Hey, it's like the Rams. Rams went 5-12. They just won a Super Bowl. So it happens, especially for Mellow Yellow. Still got 2 medals out of it though. More than the Midnight Wisps, because say messing up my bingo. Supposed to be my team Wisps. Yeah, Chocolatiers did bad. Yeah, that's D tier easily. Yeah, you gotta get good. Get good. Orange got 2 golds. They're mid. Like 2 golds is nice. But everything else was pretty mid. I'll go C. Like that is exactly middle. Hazer's F. If you're relegated, that's like F at the highest. Because that is as bad as you can get it. Block push, especially with the block pushing. Oh my god. You're relegated, you F. Solar flares. Solar flares are bad, but if we're ranking this in like normalizing it at the solar flares, literally it's only the Oceanics who did worse than the solar flares. Damn, we need lower than F. They're orange and blue. Will we count that as a blue team? Partially blue? Because solar flares got last in 3 events. That's bad. That has to be worse than F. Man. That... Because someone's not sitting me, like... Hazers and solar flares were both bad, but they were like different ends of bad. Hazers choked. 6 medals, no podium, 4th place curse. How you doing? Keep it moving. Into the showdown. Was it no worry of relegation until 10 seconds left in the final event. That is just a choke. Solar flares had no chance. They had no chance. Shit. Nope, wrong. There you go. Add a row below. Oh, wrong way. And the bad orange team. If I can spell right. Because there's being bad. And then there's the solar flares. And of course there's the cobalts and oceanics, and they get their own thing. Solar Flare is worse than the. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bad. I just wish there was a way to split it. Make it blue and orange. Now, this is best team, not individual season. Okay? Point being is that if we were just talking about Arab, which we should be, this should be Team Arab. Especially if we look back at the Marbula 1 season, Arab was the team. I do believe. I do not remember Marbula 1. Check these individual standings. And I know we're not taking Marbula 1 into account, but it's just a point of emphasis. They put in a Arab and Prim. Arab was 5th. They were 5th out of 40 racers for Marbula 1 Season 3. Prim was 40th. 5th. Arab was 5th. They got 3 points from pole position and no points from racing. 5th was Arab. Prim did nothing. If this was Team Arab, this would be a much different story. But we're talking about all a team primary. And they finished 8th. You know why they finished 8th? Arab. Hard carrot. We just need. I need to do a tier list. I should make my own tier list. Have all the teams and Arab. Because that is the only thing going for team primary at the moment. Still 3 medals. That's better than the O'Rangers. That's still pretty mid. If you put in Arab sooner, like Arab had they self an MVM type season, but Mallard, hometown, home crowd, home stadium, they had the better season. Green Dogs didn't get bit by the host curse that much. 5 medals. 5th place, MVM, home crowd. Didn't get a podium. You did get it done. That is a solid season. Yeah, I think the Green Ducks are gonna be a problem next year. And of course, you can clip this one that ages poorly, but they're gonna be. That is a B season. It didn't quite get it done, but that is solid. Like a lot of teams, again, arm and a leg. If they had arms or legs, would give anything for a 5th overall in the Marvel League, except I guess put in the work. If you're the Cobalt, if you're the Oceanics, if you're the Limers. A tier. Ducks A tier. I'm going to keep them in B. I'll have that go to a poll. Everyone's saying A. I'm going to go. We'll check back. We'll check back. It's been 32 minutes. I'll give it 5 minutes. Okay, just hit 33. Give it to 38 minutes. So I'll give it 5 minutes. Putting them votes. Doing democratic duty. This is a pretty solid tier list so far, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself because I am rather biased. Probably the most biased. Of which team, you may ask? I'll answer that as soon as I adjust my chair. There we go. The Pinkies, because I am the number one Pinkies stan. Always have been, always will be. It actually made me like legitimately nauseous saying those words. Let's check out these new teams. Got Plasma, got the Rockets, got the Wolfpack, got the Blackjacks. Team Plasma surprised everyone. Right after the friendly round, I was like, okay, this team has come to play. This is a friendly round. They are gonna go places. Unless they pull Cobalts, which I don't think they could. Winning the Showdown has to be better than being mid or being worse in the main tournament, because they got 117. So they're better than 12. They're better than 5 teams who competed in 16 events. Plasma S tier. Pull a Hornets. What does that mean? Merge with the Bumblebees? Oh, what does being great in the Showdown get you, though? But you didn't get relegated. You just appeared there. You just phased into existence, phased into reality in the Showdown. It wasn't your fault you were there. They probably would have won this year if they were in qualifiers. But because... No, that's a good year. A tier? I'd say A, for the fact that they were not unqualified. I think it might mean do good and Showdown, qualify, do bad. I think so. But like 8th is pretty solid. Limers finally got 8th. If we're judging Limers based off of Limers seasons of anything, this is literally the best. 8th in the Showdown is literally the best they've ever done. Well, I guess not the best they've ever done. It's the first time they've taken top half in any tournament, so that's D. Plasma, I'm gonna say A tier. Because it's your first year back. You absolutely smoke these teams. I'm gonna put Plasma Blackjack in A tier. Let's stir the pot. Let's mix and mash a bit. Let's rattle some people who say Showdown Schmodown like myself. But this is their first year's back. And they absolutely clean up. What were the Blackjacks at? They're at 92. So they're better than the Midnight Wisdom Balls of Chaos. Easy. Easy A's. Speaking of easy A's, we got 30 seconds to cast your votes on whether Green Duck should be A or B tier. Now we're down to 15. Clock is ticking. Wolfpack did pretty solid. 6th. 73, that's still better than the Balls of Chaos. But 6 out of Showdown, only 8 teams. Or 8 events, rather. Yeah, what are we at? That's pretty mid. Wolfpack, pretty mid. We can start filling in some of these mid packs. Rollers finally qualified last year. Well, 2021, rather. Qualified in 2021. Did not qualify in 2020. Do you think they're going to make it next year? Because they never go when the Bumblebees do. And the Bumblebees are hosting. Alright, we had 47 votes in. We moving them up. Where the Stars finish? They got 5th. They really should have been in the main tournament. Balls of Chaos did them dirty. Boot them down. Lost off a tiebreaker. They did choke. Ooh. I'm feeling D. Indigo Stars had a D season. Yeah, tiebreaker hurt them, but they put themselves in that situation, you know? Skill issue. It's a skill issue. You can blame Balls of Chaos all you want, and believe me, I will blame the Balls of Chaos all I want, because that's kind of my job. But Indigo Stars, to a certain extent, you can only blame external factors on other teams so long that you gotta actually see that the problem's yourself, you know? There needs to be some introspection, some reflection, some meditation for the Indigo Stars. But they have been doing this pattern, right? They missed out on made in 2019, first year, started up, same with the Green Ducks. Missed out in 2020, make it in 2021, miss out 2022. Jesus, 2023. I'm forgetting these years already. So maybe Indigo Stars run it back, qualify, maybe win qualifiers, and then do mid in the main tournament. As is right for the Indigo Stars. Stars C tier, forgettable. They definitely do exist. Sliders got 4. That is pretty solid for the Sliders. Did not qualify, but for the Sliders, that is all right. That is pretty mid. See, I'm trying not to judge it based off of... No. That's correct. I should be judging it based off of how they did in the past. But taking that as precedent and not lumping them together. Because Pinkies took dead last in 2016 and 2018. So that with a championship should even out to a mid. But that is a good season for the Pinkies. So I do need to take into consideration a little bit. But then I'd be I'd be normalizing because like Limers never took top half finish in any tournament until 2022. So that's good relative to them. Relative to any other team, it's trash. Yeah, if that's a good question because Limers did have a B tier season in comparison to other Limers seasons. But I think we need to take a combination of all of them. That, yeah, the Limers finally took top half, but they're the Limers. So bump primary and stars up, jacks down. I don't know. It's a team effort though, because it's not team Arab, it's team primary. You know, although Rima did carry in collision. But for eighth, let's finish off the new teams. Purple Rockets, pretty mid, pretty uninspiring. We're in danger getting relegated. Um, jeez. Yeah, see, okay, here we go. Because I want Purple Rockets in D, but I don't really want the Stars in D. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bump primary up. Nah. Well. We B minus. I'm putting in a B minus because if we're if this was team Rima and Arab, then different story. But because Prim and Mary, the siblings, right? That like core members of the team are the worst. Prim and Mary for free agency? I could see Arab throwing secondary that ultimatum. It's like, hey, it's either they leave or I leave. I think that's what Arab needs to do. Stand up for themselves. Of course, they don't have legs, so that might be a bit challenging, but stand up for themselves. At least be captain, at least get more play time. Bump over. Okay, so now I think the B minus is helping. Blackjack O's primary B tier. Yeah, now that we got this B minus. Yeah, we cooking. Is that a good assessment? Stars over Wolfpack barely. Wolfpack got a gold though. It was pretty alright. How about Team Momo running the table in the back half of the Showdown? If it were 4 events, they might have got relegated. Running the table though. Gotta love the commit. C as the B tier is nobody gonna get rid of the B tier, the B minus. But primary is good as the. Oh yeah. Oh, gotta. I hate to almost agree with that. Let's put these fruit teams. I'll justify the existence of a B minus tier because if this was Team Rima and Arup, Team Primer would be a B tier, but because you got Mary and Prim weighing them down, that's no bueno. Mellow Yellow is an interesting one because we've seen these performances before. 13th is bad. Yeah, that Mellow Yellow definitely had a D tier season. Momo S because I love them and I said so. Thank you for that input. Indigo Stars have to be a C. Where are the sliders at? Haven't put the sliders up. That's right, because that's why I made a B minus. Turtle Sliders B minus. That was okay. They have never made it to the main tournament, but in terms of Showdown, they did all right. Thunderbolts got unqualified. Almost like we're on the danger zone, kinda. 8 points out of it. Oh, Jumpers should have been relegated. They really should have. That is going to be a talking point when I roast them because I went in with saying I was going to roast the Jungle Jumpers with the full intention of watching them get relegated, and instead they just kind of Lion King into a Buffalo Stampede to the Hazers. So especially with how they did it at the qualifiers. You know, last year, 2021, 2 point, 2020, 2 points, whatever. Tiebreaker. Jungle Jumpers have an F. That is it. They were bad. They should have been worse. And for that, I will roast them harder because they started winning. Well, not winning, just being better than bad. Block pushing, skill issue. Yeah, jumpers F. How many points did Team Momo even have? 83. Yeah, it has to be at least better than the Midnight Whisper Chocolatiers. Running the table. It was running the table that got me. Yeah, it's a showdown. Yeah, they're leading 2021 after 11 events. Choked it away and then get unqualified. The boot to the showdown. Team Momo Elite. I'm gonna put them at B minus. They didn't have the season they wanted, but for the situation they had in danger zone of relegation, kicked it into high gear, got a bronze out of it. Remember, Pinkies were on the podium in the Showdown 2021. Who knows? So Blackjack Dynasty incoming? Momo Dynasty incoming? S+. So O Rangers B-. Oh, you. Oh. Is this it? Is this the last gasp? The death throes? The last strands? The fibers? The tendrils? The wisps? Of my O-Rangersness? Leaving my body? Say that they're a B- instead of B+. Oh, it feels right. It feels right. And I hate it. I feel the Thanos snap, my body turning to dust. Nah, I'm fine. These are balls of glass. I'll be fine. Alright, 7 teams left. And they're all pretty all over the place. Bumblebees had a pretty... For the fact that they're the Bumblebees, and for the fact that they had these roster changes, said it wasn't going to be the best decision. 2021, they just needed that rest year. They were really something with it. It wouldn't feel right to put the Bumblebees in the B tier, but B, you know? Well, while I'm the number 1 Pinky stan, can you become the number 1 Oranger stan? Knock yourself out. You're gonna have to compete. You gotta see these Orangers fans in the live chats for any event. Even if the Orangers aren't an event. Just the live chat in the YouTube premiere will be flooded with O's and oranges. It is amazing. So, like, good luck trying to be, like, the most rabid, unhealthy O-Rangers fan. As biased as I am / was with the O-Rangers. You got competition. So Bumblebees, pretty alright. But is pretty mid. But the Bumblebees were a team you liked watching. And that's the weird thing. Because you have... You know, the Hall of Fame, it ain't always Hall of the best stats. You know, Joe Namath's in there, Lynn Swan's in there. It's not Hall of Champions, it's not Hall of whatever, it's Hall of Fame. So, recognition and attention, positive attention, because we live in a world where any publicity is good publicity, but true, actual good publicity, when people have high hopes for you, that gets you some kudos. But I gotta put the Bumblebees at C. All things being said, it was still pretty mid. Pretty mid. Um, oh, we got some pretty trash teams. How'd the Glaciers do? Glaciers were 10th? Yeah, that's mid. Okay, we're just filling in these mids. Where are the Snowballs? Snowballs, that's trash. Snowballs are always trash. Even comparing Snowball seasons to other Snowball seasons, this one is pretty bad. Same with the Rojo Rollers. Where are they at? Where were they at? 7th? They did that good in the Showdown? In the Showdown, though. Oh, why am I lagging? Okay, it's just a minute. Kind of lagged there for a bit. Uh, yeah. So snowballs E, rollers D, because I said so. Yeah, everyone says so too. That's good. I made up my mind before I was looking at the chat because there's such a delay in the chat. And for some reason I am just not getting a good stream in terms of like physical, well, not physical because these are all electronic, nothing physical about it, but like an actual stream. For some reason, CCEC tier. Oh, that's yeah, yeah. And then Minty Maniacs. There has to be some factor just on the fact that Cat Size Minty Maniacs did better than the Cat Size did better than the Maniacs. So yeah, okay, I can see that. Minty's D. Yeah. But for the now, for the fact that they even qualified, right? In my opinion, Minty Maniacs do well when they qualify. They really should. Like, will they qualify 2020? Or they make it to the league 2020. Get a bronze. Get a pretty craptastic 2021. But then we're not bad at all in qualifiers for 2022. They weren't in danger of not qualifying at all, I think. Oh, I hate to do it. I'm putting them there the same. And Thunderbolts. Yeah, that's bad. Thunderbolts is D. Can Momo be in B yet? No. Thunderbolts get D. So there we go. Gaze upon it. Gaze upon the beauty. I'm gonna move it in to download just so like nothing weird pops up. Okay, nothing weird's popping up. That's good. But gaze upon it. We're back. Okay, here we go. Gaze upon it. Beautiful, wonderful. The Thunderbolts really existed in a league that has teams who are just there. The Thunderbolts were the most just there. Can the Thunderbolts be in B now? Okay. Molokai, I'll make you happy. Add row above All caps, just for you, just for you. Make it green because Team Momo's green. Team Momo goes here because Team Momo best team. How many characters can fit in one of these cells? Just put caps lock on. It's going forever. Actually, I can just copy and paste. Yo! Keep it going. Keep it going. This is what happens when we finish with all 32 teams and it's only been an hour, and I say only like that isn't a lengthy amount of time. How many Mo's can fit? Till the end of time. Let's keep this train going. I know what I'm doing for the next hour. What time is it? Yeah, okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's happening. Oh man. We're about to see the world's first 1 terabyte JPEG. Here it is. Oh, I broke it. Okay, I thought I broke it. I thought everything died. It's almost... Yeah, no, what are we even doing? Delete. 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 We don't need these teams. We don't need any other team in the Marble League. We just need some green dumpling boyos. Let's... One more for good use. Alright. Let's go on this journey with me. Papa needs ad revenue somehow. Let's get this scroll to 10 minutes. It's all Momos. Oh, and I guess I copied best team. So it's just Momo best team. Let's see where the next best team is. There it is. There it is. Oh no, look at where my cursor is. Look at where my scroll bar is. Far right of your screen, bottom right. It's still happening. Woo! Woo! This is what happens with off-season marbles. Yella, where's Sand Rally? I bet you Sand Rally will come out as soon. We're not even halfway. We're not even a quarter of the way. Sand Rally's gonna happen before we reach to the top of the page. Can't... There it is. This is my calling. I am going to make a tier list that's just Team Momo. It's just gonna be 60 Team Momos. Wow, I did not think this through. Yeah, Team Momo, if they had gonna... This is gonna be the team... This is gonna be the Momo captain in 2050 once they start running out of Mos. Because you got Mo, got Momo, got Momo, you got Momo, and you got Mimo. Who's their coach? Who's the Team Momo coach? It's hey, we're halfway. Should I speed this up? Should I speed up the scroll or should I keep it going? Is it Momo Momo Mo? 5 Mo's. So yeah, oh, we got the gear. We're halfway. 5 Mo's. Yeah, this is gonna be their captain in 2050. It's gonna be an endless void. It is going to be an Aleph Null of Mo's. Keep it going. Yeah, no, we already got the halfway. We need this elevator music. Luckily, I'm working on some of this elevator music. So, I got a clip. This is too good. I'm gonna put some elevator music over this. Call it good. A lot of M's and O's. It's kind of funky, right? When you think about like if you're on the marble based Discord server, that there's a limit on O's. Only 6 O's. That's not enough O's. Even as the most biased Pinkies fan and number one Pinkies stan, like sometimes I want to say no with like 7 O's. Or like ooh with like 12 O's. Subreddit is 17. Well, it's 16 O's is the limit on the subreddit. But like eventually it is just spamming them with this. But that's a whole lot of O's. Discord banned speedrun on Momo. No. No. Yeah, put on Tropical Summer. I might put on a new song that I've been working on. I got FL Studio for Christmas. Oh, we're almost to the top. We're almost to the top. It's happening. Yo. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, we're there! We did it! Yeah! Wow. There we go. The only tier list we need. The master tier list, in fact. I am not going to save this. I think my hard drive will melt. But I am going to copy and paste it. Open up a Word document. See what we're up to. Good golly, miss. No. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me make this fresh. Let me make this 12-point font, MLA. Gotta do Times New Roman. Like a nerd. What are we at? This is 14 and a half pages of Mo and best team. 12-point font, Times New Roman. Whatever you need. What 1 inch margins, not margins. That's butter. 1 inch margins, MLA citation. What is this word count? This is 27,000 characters. If we are not talking about spaces, 27,181. So let's do a quick find. Oh, I can't do best team. So minus. Let's see if I can find a best team. Best team shows up 25 times. So excluding spaces, that is 200. So 200 characters are taken up by best team. Which means that there's 26,981 characters. Oh, but that's also not with the intro. Quick maths. All right. Quick maths. We got 27,161 characters. This is what this is the content that happens in the off season. This is what we sign up for. We got 27,161 characters, of which 200 are taken up by the phrase best team, and wow, I'm starting to like Team Momo just because of how many 4-letter words there are. We got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and then 31. And that is made up of the phrase Team Momo goes here because Team Momo. And we already counted best team towards how many times best team shows up. So that's 31 off of the opening phrase. So that's 231 characters that are not a spam of Mo. Come on, third grade math ability. Please pay off. So we got 26,930 characters that are just O. So taking from that, there's a 1, there's a 3, there's 4, 6, 5. So that is 13,465 M's and 13,465 O's, taking up 14 and a half pages of... is this double spaced? This isn't even double spaced. Here we go. Double spaced MLA format. 12-point font, 1-inch margins. 8.5 by 11 standard printer paper. MLA format, everything. This is 25 and 2 lines. 25 pages and 2 lines. Phenomenal. Pasted in chat. Oh, sorry there, bud. The chat only has a character limit of 200, and I currently have 27,638 characters that I can paste. So, can't really do that. Sorry. Do it 200 characters at a time. I'd be here all day. 27,000. Quick maths. And this is including spaces. A space in the YouTube chat counts as a character. So, with that in mind, we're at the 27,238 divided by 200. Now, is that right? That can't be right. That is definitely million. I'd have to do that 137 times. I have to do that 137 times. And I feel like you get the point after one, right? Yeah, so there we go. You can fit 100 Moes. And we already got it. 100 Moes will be the captain in 2045 when Team Momo gets relegated for the 40th straight time, 20th straight time. Thank you for tuning in to what has been an absolute crazy time. A tier list maker that had no direction. Make sure you tune in back here tomorrow to watch me utterly suck at Tecmo Bowl. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Be blessed that you witnessed greatness. So many Moes. So little bias. And as always, Waluigi is gonna lead us out. Take care. Bye-bye.